So so why? However, Bulwer. Yeah, I haven't been around in years. Where do I see myself in 1 year in the exact same spot, unfortunately. A little bit crazier. What makes you think that? I've been fighting, trying to get help for a little over 9 years now. It'll be a full decade in a year. Pretty sure I'm gonna be in the same spot. I understand how this works now. If I think otherwise, I feel like I'm delusional. I'm already delusional. Get help based upon 9 years. Are the delusions helpful? I guess kind of. They keep me motivated and trying to get help. 'Cause if I just gave up right all, I definitely wouldn't get fixed. I'm doing everything I can. Um, it's not gonna happen. So, quitter. Some things I am. Most things I'm a quitter at, but I just can't accept what's happened to me. Like every day I wake up and I'm pissed off, and although I'm dealing with it, I'm living with it, I can't accept it. I'm not happy like this. I can't believe it's just like I'm in shock still. I can't believe that this has happened to me, and I'm not okay with it. It's I'm still in shock. It's ridiculous. No, I haven't accepted it yet. I refuse to accept it, which isn't a delusion in itself because, like I said, I've been living with it for 9 years. I should understand that this is my life. It's like I'm in a horror movie. I'm in a maze with no exit, you know? I'm I'm in crazy land all the time. It's time medication. and in an hour, I get to take my Seroquel, my antipsychotic. Yeah. Oh, the joys of being crazy. I don't wanna talk about that. How's life in England? I mean, I'm alive. I guess that's a good thing for somebody. Trying to make the best of it. It's so nice to be back. Been afraid of what people have to say about me and what happened to me. Hearing about other people that don't have these problems, it fucks me up. I missed out on the life that I worked so hard for and dreamed of, and it's just turned into a nightmare that I have no control over and nobody wants to help me with. And I've just begged for so long and gone through every step and made so many phone calls and seen so many doctors and surgeons and traveled thousands of miles to try to get help, and nobody wants to help me. Frustrating. How much does therapy help? It helps a lot because I just repeat myself over and over, and the couple people that are in my life are tired of hearing it. So I have to pay somebody that's willing to hear me talk about the same things over and over. And, this the people in my life close to me, the couple people, they can't handle it. Like I said, I can't accept this, and I just obsessively talk about it like it just happened yesterday. I can't not think about it. It's a problem. It's a serious problem. Getting messed up physically has messed me up psychologically very bad. What's up, Casey? Hey, sick. Nice to see you. Hello, Mark from Schenectady. Thank you for your first message sent me. I guess this is my first time acknowledging you then. I appreciate it. This is my comeback debut for you too, I guess. I'm trying. I'm sorry if I'm boring at first. I'm very shy. That's always been a problem in my life. I'm so shy, and, I've been very isolated really since I got fucked up, but, I've been isolated my whole life. It's just been like that. It's been kinda like, that like in the movies, like, where there's like an old house and like that strange like old lady or with all the cats or something that like never leaves the house and like the kids pass by it and like they know all these like rumors about her, like but they never see her. Like a recluse, like that's me. Like I'm that person, unfortunately. Um I only leave the house for doctor's appointments and therapy. So, I went to the store the other day. That's it. I didn't wanna go, but, my girlfriend asked me to go. I felt bad because I never do anything, so said yes. Okay, interesting. Boo, are you a ghost? Oh, probably turn the TV off. Got, like, screensavers of the universe. Weird. You have to do what? Been with my girlfriend for, almost 9 years. I started dating her a month after I got back from getting fucked up in that surgery. Like, next month will be 9 years. Later, Casey. How do I know Adam and Eve weren't black? I don't know. I don't know if I even believe in that stuff. Don't pay attention to it. Thank you. Great medication. Oh no, the medication doesn't really do much. I'm just nervous. I laugh when I'm nervous. I don't know what to say. Yeah, good times. Life was fun back then. Too bad you can't, like, look into the future and see how your life's gonna be in the same way that you can look into the past at your life. So, yeah, that'd be interesting. Trying to make me laugh. Hmm. Trying to make myself laugh because I have a stupid sense of humor. Nobody else would understand my so what's that I'm talking about? I don't know. What's up with you and black men jokes? What do I wanna do today? I wanna fall asleep. I wanna pass out and not think about my problem. It's gonna be a few hours. I get to take this little magic pill in the middle. It's 400 milligrams of Seroquel. Take that in about an hour. And then about 2 to 2.5 hours after that, I get a little bit sleepy. It used to make me a lot sleepy. And then I'll take a nap for like a couple hours. No, I'll forget about my problems when I sleep. Then I'll wake up and game or something, play game or watch like a movie, some thriller movie, and then either depending what I just did, game or watch a movie, and then go to bed because I'm boring. I'd like to stream again. Sleep live streams, man, I did that. That's bad. I remember streaming for like 20 hours straight sometimes because I just didn't want to be alone. I wanted to just be distracted by streaming so I didn't have to think about my thoughts. That's how bad it was. It's still bad, I just deal with it in different ways. For a couple years, I was just watching movies nonstop. And then this year, I picked up video games, playing that nonstop. Watch a movie now. No, that's kind of risky unless I put on headphones, and then it would seem like I'm ignoring you. I don't want to do that. The last time I tried, like, showing you a short clip of a movie, I got banned for, like, 2 weeks, and I had to go to I think it was Twitch to stream. It sucked. It was horrible. I'm not doing that again. Um, I don't know. I really don't know, I'm sorry. I don't mean to make you feel unimportant, I just don't remember. Maybe it was the drugs. I don't mean to make excuses, but I don't know when this was. I have a bad memory about something. Not everything, but something. Sorry. I'm really sorry. It can't be easy. I would lose my mind. Mm, I don't know what to say. Seems like you got a lot to deal with too. I just hope that I don't live to be like 70. I don't want to live to be 60. I don't want to live to be 50. I don't want to live to be in my 40s if I have to keep living like this. I don't enjoy it. And it's just such a hassle. It's such a big responsibility. It's such a pain to deal with all of this. And I don't enjoy my life. I'm just sad all the time. Don't like going anywhere. Um, I pretty much missed out on the rest of my youth. Bothers me. Because if I live to be in my 60s or 70s, I will have spent more time being fucked up medically than I did being just normal, not having these problems and not enjoying my life. And that's not a life I want to live. Just pray I get hit by a car, pray to Satan. Oh, that's good that you stopped smoking if that's what you wanted to do. I'm glad that I was able to stop. It was just not fun anymore. It wasn't strong enough. It just was a waste of money. I was a slave to it. I just had to do it before I did anything. I couldn't I couldn't do anything without doing it. It was ridiculous. I'm desperate. Aggressive Mustang driving? No, I don't enjoy driving that car anymore. The only time I drive it is when I need to get it smogged. I got it smogged last year in October. I drove it to one therapy appointment after that, and then I put it in the garage and covered it up. And now it's almost time to smog it again, and I'll take the cover off, go get it smogged, and then put it in the garage and cover it up again for another year. That's just how it works. I've lost interest. I don't like the attention that it brings to me. I don't want attention like that anymore. I don't have confidence. I don't want the attention. I used to like the attention. I don't anymore. I'm very ashamed of my life. Yeah, I stopped on that website. I can't provide what people want from me. I'm sexually disabled. The only thing people ever wanted from me, I can't give them. Kills me. I'm so sad. I can't provide basic human experiences. I'm really missing out. I missed out on my late 20s, my early 30s, my mid 30s, and I'm missing out on my late 30s now. And if things keep going this way, which they most likely will, I'll miss out on my 40s. And then there's no point. Once I get in my 40s, there's no point. Why should I even try to get fixed at that point? I'm gonna start getting all old and wrinkly. I'm already getting gray hair. I'll lose my appearance, and it's nobody will want to do anything with me. It's pointless. That's what I'm dealing with now too. It's like been dealing with this for so long. It's becoming pointless. I refer to myself as the living dead. Like dead inside. I'm still alive. I have to keep living. I'm very fucked up emotionally. I don't like. I think the word people use numb is cliche, but like I'm very flat. Very flat. It's like my normal life. Like I don't really experience emotion. And here is different. You see me laughing because I'm very nervous. I'm very anxious, and that's kind of how I cover up my emotions. But normally, I'm just completely flat. I play video games, but it's like I would probably be the most boring streaming gamer ever because like when I play Call of Duty, I don't get. That's really the only game I play is like war games, but I am completely, like, emotionless. I don't get excited if I win or lose. If I kill somebody or I get killed, I don't get excited. I don't get angry. I'm it's just like it happens. I expect it. I don't have any emotions. I'm just normally flat all the time. And it creates problems in my relationship because I'm unreactive and I'm just so I'm just emotionless because I'm so worn out from being fucked up over what happened to me. I can't. There's just no joy in anything. Yeah. I don't know. I don't like being in public. No. Very antisocial. I don't know what to say. Whatever. If I ever married, why would I get married? I wanna play video games someday. I play video games every day. I already played for like 3 hours today, maybe 4 hours, I don't know. I'm gonna take a nap in a little bit, and I'll play for like 3 or 4 hours after that. Hey, what's up? Is it 2 o'clock yet? God. Yeah, you're not making me feel any better talking about it like that. Just making me more upset. I think I take more of this. Mhm. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Mm. Trying to think of where I put this notebook. I wrote like these stupid little commercials, like trying to make my therapist laugh. I don't know what I did with it though. It's like that. Don't find it. I found it actually. I want to like read to myself to see if it's actually worth reading to you. It's like my sense of humor is fucked. I don't think this is supposed to be TikTok or YouTube or not. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep this to myself. It's questionable. Right. More bills. Mm, Bills for my exam at UCLA. I took these to show my doctor. I was upset because of how much they tried to bill my insurance versus how much my doctor tries to bill my insurance and how much my doctor gets paid because my doctor puts in a lot more effort than these people at UCLA put in, and it pissed me off. 'Cause the people at UCLA for an exam under anesthesia that lasted almost an hour and a half, they tried to bill my insurance for $40,000, and I don't know how much they settled on, maybe like $2,000 or something. But my doctor bills my insurance for a visit, I think like $88 or something, and they only pay out $32. And that upsets me because I've become a charity case because the amount of time that her and her nurse has put into researching, like sending forms and calling my insurance and calling these other like facilities and surgeons office to try to find a place that will take me on exceeds what she makes off of my insurance, and I feel really bad about that. And it's like pisses me off that these people at UCLA are no help at all, and they're trying to bill for so much, and they don't do shit, and they get so much, and she gets so little. Healthcare, it's a nightmare. You want to see something? Try to find the beginning of the since September 5th of 2024. These are all the bills from every doctor visit that I've got related to the surgery that's fucked me up. Every one of these is a visit to the doctor for getting fucked up. I don't know how many are here. Like, there's, I don't know, hundreds. Fucking, it was just in my one file folder. This, and I still have, like, I got like a folder like you'd have at an office to sort different files. Like, I've still got a bunch of unopened ones, but yeah. Right now I'm seeing my primary doctor every other week, and it's crazy. I don't even have these scanned into the computer. I have two other like I don't know, they're like file folders, but they're like this thick with like medical history from day one before this even started to like today. And like I got them all in paper form. And then my doctor and her nurses like scanned them all into the computer and put them all in a flash drive for me, so that they could also send them to other places like across the country to see if they're willing to take me on. Yeah, it's such a hassle. Like there's so many like phone calls and so much shit that I have to sort through and constantly deal with. It's like it fucks me up. Mhm. Yeah. My health insurance went up $214.03 this year. $798.66 a month. And it's gonna, the longer that this gets put off, me trying to get help, it's gonna just keep going up. And it's gonna get to the point where I can't afford it at all, and I'll have to give up on seeking help. And because it takes so long, when I do find a place, it's a year or two wait to get seen, just for them to tell me like see me and do an exam and tell me no, and the prices of insurance go up, my medical supplies go up, and it's getting to the point where, like, this is gonna be so expensive, I'm not gonna be able to afford it anymore because it's dragged on for so long. I'm not gonna be able to seek help in a couple of years. It's probably gonna be $1,500 a month. When do I give up? This isn't right. Stressed out. Is it time for my pill yet? Come on. Yeah, well, maybe you need to shut the fuck up because this is my life and I get to choose what I want to focus on, what's important to me. Once you look at your own life, I'm gonna be sad unless I get fixed. That's just how it is. It's just gonna turn me into a fucked up person if I never get help. This is how bad people are created. I get it now. People try so hard to get help and they get ignored, they get mocked, they get turned down, and nobody gets to hear their story. They're just bad people. My doctor cares about me. My doctor trusts me. I've never met a doctor that cares so much and that tries so hard to help me and that trusts me so much. My doctor trusts me so much that she's given me her home address for me to go and pick up medication. I've never had a doctor do that before. Like, and she prescribes me pain medication when other doctors I've had wouldn't do it, and she told her assistant, like, when she's walking out the door to go see another patient, that for me to tell her whatever I can have whatever medication I want and whatever dose. I just need to tell her assistant. No, she really trusts me. I appreciate that. And I don't abuse that either. I feel heard And, I'm glad that she's helping me with this because I've never had a doctor or a team of nurses work so hard to try to get me help. I'm very grateful for them. Even if I never end up getting help, I know that they've tried their best. And I know that I wouldn't get that kind of help with any other doctor because I haven't so far in the 9 years of doing this. I can't talk about that. I've never mentioned the person who fucked me up because I don't want to get sued. Unfortunately, I have to protect the person that fucked me up. I don't want to, but I'm afraid I'll lose everything. If I cause this person to lose business, they could sue me. But he blamed it on me. I know it's not my fault. Surgeons I've seen after this happened have told me that it's not possible for it to be my fault, and I know that. It's so crazy how all of this happened. I paid somebody to just fuck up my life, and he gets to go on with me silenced, protecting him while I suffer. I deal with the consequences. It's almost time for my medication. Nobody wanted to take on my case. I have too much to lose. I don't want to lose my health. Yeah, no, I tried finding a lawyer, but they all pretty much said the same thing. It was strange. Like they almost said the same thing. Basically, they told me that it would be hard to prove and doctors don't like to testify against other doctors. Taking it now. Howdy, partner. I knew there was something wrong as soon as I woke up. in the hospital, I knew immediately that I was gonna need a lawyer, but it wasn't for that reason. When I woke up in the hospital from that surgery, my head was killing me. I didn't even know that I was in there for that type of surgery. All I could think about was the pain in my head, and I just kept feeling my head, the back of my head right here, and it was really swollen. I had this huge bump on my head, and it was split open, and I kept feeling it and looking, and there was blood on my hand, and I kept calling the nurses, and I was like, will you look at my head? What's wrong with my head?" I kept asking them, and, like, I knew that this wasn't what I was here for, and I knew immediately I needed to get a lawyer, and I kept asking the nurses so they could document this, and I asked them to document this, but they came over and they were like, "There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with your head." Every time, and I get different nurses to come, and they would all say the same thing. "There's nothing wrong. I don't see anything." It's like I was crazy, and, I took pictures of it back then, but I don't even know what I did with the pictures. I don't know if I put them on a computer or I uploaded them online or what, but yeah, like, that was the first thing I knew there was something wrong. It wasn't until a week later when, like, he was, like, taking packing out of me that I realized I was botched down there. I think they dropped me, and I don't know if that's when I got fucked up down there or what, but, like, something went seriously wrong, and they dropped me or something because my head was busted open, and then they were covering it up. They knew what happened, but they were acting like nothing happened. So, yeah. I don't know what happened with my head. They didn't tell me. They acted like nothing happened. It was very shady. It was in the hospital. It was 2 parts, like, the surgery was $22,000. The surgeon was paid 10,000, and the hospital fees were $12,000. I think I was in the hospital for 3 days. They covered something up. I don't know what happened. I'll never know. They all just cover for each other and just probably forged things or, made fraud of the paperwork or didn't write down whatever happened because I wanted them to document it, but I don't think they did. They acted like I was crazy. Don't I have a scar? I don't know. I can't see, like, back here. It's, like, right up in here. Like, I can't see, and I have hair there now, and I had hair there then, but, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if there'd be a scar or not. I don't know. I appreciate it, but it's over. I lost. I missed out on my life. I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know if they dropped me and then if I was on the operating table and that's when it happened and he cut right through me when he was working or like I don't know what happened. You know, they wouldn't tell me anything. They don't want to get sued. And it wasn't just like a small fuck up. It was like a big hole. It was like I lost a lot of skin, like that much, by like that much came out of me. Yeah, like it was like fucking huge. Like it was like a big fuck up. So can't believe I'm talking about this with you guys. Like, no, I didn't want to get on here and talk about this stuff. Like I knew this stuff was gonna come up, and I really wanted to just avoid it. And this is kind of why haven't streamed for the last 5 years because I don't want to acknowledge this, but I can't, you know. And this is something I talk about with my therapist. You know, like I went from being known for the adult stuff to being known for being the person that got fucked up. And I'm just known for being the person that got fucked up now. I don't like that. It bothers me. I don't want to be known as that person. Can't wait to be dead. This medication doesn't do shit for me. This is my last anxiety pill I can take today. I should be in a coma at this point. In the last hour, I've taken 40 milligrams of propranolol, 2 milligrams of Klonopin, 400 milligrams of Seroquel, and 10 milligrams of oxycodone. I shouldn't be awake talking to you. I should be like passed out. That's crazy. I don't want to be in a coma. I don't want to be awake. I don't want to be dealing with this. I don't enjoy my waking life. Ketamine, no. I did 9 or 10 ketamine sessions. It's not worth it. $400 a session lasts an hour. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I didn't like it. It doesn't work. No, it told me it would take 8 sessions for me and like my depression would be cured and it didn't work. Didn't work. It's not worth it. I fell for it. It cost me thousands of dollars. It's not worth it. I was gonna read you funny stuff, but I realize I don't wanna show it. It's inappropriate. The stuff that I write is based on my life experiences, and it's stuff that I don't think other people would really very few people would find funny because I don't wanna come across as like a pervert or a sicko or anything, but, like, I make jokes involving kids and their parents taking advantage of them, and it's stuff that would probably get me kicked out of a comedy club, you know? It's just things that aren't really socially acceptable, but I find funny because I've had really fucked up experiences in life, you know, and like stupid kids like aren't like wise enough to know that this isn't something that their parents should be doing to them and you know like it's fucking hilarious because they're retarded basically like you know just like staying loyal to their parents and like not knowing any better like I don't want to talk about it you know it makes me laugh because I have a fucked up sense of humor so that or just like people in general like that, like not knowing any better and getting taken advantage of, you know, by somebody else because they're too trusting. And it's just like, I've got a fucked up sense of humor. That's it. You know, or like trusting their doctor too much and you know, their doctor prescribing suppositories to them and saying that, you know, they're basically doomed and only their doctor can help them, but, you know, the doctor has to administer them himself and, you know, he needs to take these 10 times daily and He's gotta do it in the privacy of his office and don't tell anybody because they'll be jealous. Like, stuff like that. It's like, "Okay, doc, you gotta help me, like, I'm begging you." Like, stupid shit, like, I'm so dumb. Mm, I'm stupid. Whatever. Ketamine is chronic depression. No, ketamine it's not good, man. I'm telling you, it's especially at $400 a treatment, a session, it's not good, it's not worth it, especially when it's so unpredictable. I hated it. But I really believed the people who told me that you just need 8 sessions and you're gonna be cured. I really wanted to believe it because I was so depressed and I've tried so many different medications or drugs, whatever you wanna call them, and I was desperate and, like, it was scary, like, it was so fucking scary, like, there would be more times than not that I would be just sitting in that chair, like, watching what they had on TV that's supposed to be peaceful and thinking my breathing, it's like I felt like I was stopped breathing and I'd be like, "Am I okay? Am I okay?" I'd be like, ask my girlfriend because there wouldn't be any the anesthesiologist would just hook it up and walk out, right? And then it's just like a TV playing like a drone flying above some coast, on some exotic island or whatever, and it's supposed to be peaceful. But I'm feeling like I'm in some whole different dimension and I'm not even in my body and I feel like I'm not breathing and then I'm starting to panic and then I'm like, am I okay? Am I gonna be okay? Am I alive? Like, am I okay? And then she'd have to go get the people that work there, and they'd have to tell me like, "Yeah, you're okay," but I didn't feel like I'd be freaking out, and it wasn't enjoyable. And then, after the hour is up, the infusion's done, and my vision is just so fucked, and I'm stumbling out of there, they're having to walk me to the car because I can't see straight, and then feeling nauseous on the way home, and it takes maybe another hour before I start returning to normal, and I didn't feel any better. Like the experience did not make me feel enlightened or anything. It was just like a legal way to trip out or something. Like it's not worth it. It's not for me. I don't think it's right for a lot of people. It's just a way for people to get high or something and I felt kind of conned. Like I was really thinking it was gonna help me. I was desperate. I've been on so many different medications. I don't like getting out and traveling. I'll be right back. I gotta use the restroom. Thank you for your patience. Appreciate you guys being here. It's nice. No, look at the poems I wrote. I don't know where they're at. Not into poetry. One about Jesus wearing a thong. So holy. You used to read that one in church. Sorry if I'm boring. I don't know what to talk about. I've been gone for so long. Hello, Donnie. I still have the Jeep. I do still have the Jeep. I like the Jeep. Although it's, I've had problems with it over the years. Like I had a couple problems immediately with it when I got it. Like there was like I think it was like called a steering stabilizer. Like the steering was wobbly when I first got it. Like driving down the freeway was scary. There was a recall on that, and I got that replaced. But there was also like this knocking noise, and like almost as soon as I got it, and I took it to the one of the dealerships near me, and they said it was the winch that I installed, like the hook on it. And I didn't believe that, but I just kind of accepted it because I was like busy with other stuff at the time. And then I took it to a different dealership because I changed the winch hook out for a different one and took it to a different dealership, and they figured out that like the gears in the rear axle were broken, and they replaced the rear axles and the gears in there. But while they had my Jeep for a week, they stole all of my off-road equipment in the back of my Jeep. Like it was like 5 or $600 worth of equipment. And I threw a fit and I called the police, and I was gonna file a police report, but they agreed to buy all new equipment for me. And it took a few months to get all that. It was bullshit. Never went back there again. And in the last few months, I realized I had a coolant leak. And it's really, I've realized that, man, like that, I've had a coolant leak for a long time. I just didn't understand what was going on, and they had to replace the water pump, and that was gonna be $2,500, but I had gotten the like a 6 or it was like an 8-year extended warranty at the time of purchase, which, like, you never think you're gonna need that, but, it came in handy, and I only had to pay, like, 330 or $430 to get that replaced, but, it's had issues, but I still love it. I still consider it reliable, so yeah, that's not fun art. Yeah, I don't take it off-roading. I took it on a trail one time when I first got it. It's like a city Jeep. I didn't modify the engine or exhaust or anything. I learned my lesson with my old Mustang. I don't wanna modify it. It's just it messes things up. The only thing that I did was replace the bumpers and add some off-road lighting, that's it. It's not worth it. Don't fuck with the engine. Didn't even do intake, nothing. Just kept it stock. And it's like, it's fast. Like I traded my 2016 Mustang GT in for that, and I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything. Like, cause on my trips to LA and back, like usually just on the way back, I'm doing like 85 to 90 miles an hour on the way back, and then as I get closer to Las Vegas, people are doing like, 90 to 100 miles an hour, so just to keep up, I'm doing, the same. At 100 miles an hour, it's stable, it's fast, and it's still, like, got power to, overtake other cars if I need to. It's like, I don't I don't miss the Mustang. It's it's very comfortable, it's stable at 100 miles an hour, and, I don't need to go faster than that, and I'll get in serious trouble. So, thanks. Do I play any racing games? I recently downloaded Gran Turismo only because I've been getting tired of playing Call of Duty Black Ops 7. Feel like I've played every shooter game and I need to do something besides shooting because I realize like all I'm doing is playing like hide and seek, long distance tag, and I need to mix it up. I get bored. I downloaded a couple more games today. One was like some horror game. I think it's called Beyond Hanwell. I'll probably lose interest in it instantly. And then another one was Rainbow Six Extraction or something. One of my gaming friends got it, and I got it to play with him. Midnight Club LA, isn't that like from the early 2000s? MMORPGs, what's that? I'm still a new gamer. Like, I really just started playing in January. Seriously. I had a um PlayStation 4 and I had the Xbox, I think it was one, and the most recent before the one that came out in the last 5 years or so. Maybe it's in like 2014 or something, but I never got into it. I tried, but it didn't interest me. Yeah, I'm a new gamer, so trying to get into it. The thing is, like, I've been trying for months to get into it, trying to get good enough to where I could stream and keep an audience because I feel like if I'm not good, people aren't gonna wanna watch. So, I've been playing for hours every single day, and I'm decent, but there are still people that are a lot better than me, of course, but I'm not shitty. I've learned a lot. I'm decent. I've I don't know, I don't wanna brag too much. I don't like it when people get on there and brag and, like, talk shit, but, I'm not the worst. A lot of the times I finish in the top 3 or top 2 or have the best play. Uh, I've been playing a lot the last couple months with this gun I've been using. I've got, like, 14,000 kills with it, so I've been gaming a lot. That's a lot to me, you know, like, I have 520 hours invested in the game. That's a lot for me. Well, thank you. I appreciate it, Vegan Pill. I always just enjoyed hanging out and talking to you guys, but I never know what to say. I used to like try to be goofy and wear different disguises and stuff, and I thought about doing that again, but I just don't know what to do. I only have a couple outfits now. I used to have like a mustache collection and different hats that I wore. I was all weird about it. Any good movies lately? I don't think so. We were just talking about this yesterday. Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow. Don't work too hard. Enjoy the rest of your day or night, wherever you're at. Cowboy Bebop? Is that a game? Backrooms? Like the game? Or just like videos? I've seen some like backroom videos on YouTube. They're kind of weird. Mow your landlord's lawn. Oh, that sucks. What I feel bad about is like I'm I've become so depressed and isolated in my room. My neighbor mows my lawn. Like I feel so fucked up about that. Like I just given up on my life. And sometimes I'll hear out there, like I'll get a notification from my camera on the front door, like, and I see her like mowing my lawn. And I feel so bad. 'Cause she's probably in her 70s, in her early 70s. She's a nurse and she retired in the last year or 2, and she's always doing yard work. She says that she enjoys it. But, like, I came home from a therapy session one Saturday, and I was pulling into my driveway, and she used an electric lawnmower, and she had an extension cord, like, strung out along my driveway 'cause she was mowing the right side of my driveway, and, I couldn't pull in all the way or I'd run over the cord, and so I didn't pull in all the way, and I got out and I apologized to her and told her that I was really sorry and that she shouldn't have to do that. I just told her that, like, my life just fell apart. I just completely lost control, and I'm really sorry that I never really leave my room anymore except for doctor's appointments and therapy, and I started crying. I feel terrible. Like, I'm so broken. I just have no motivation for anything anymore. And she told me that's okay, that it's her thing. She enjoys doing that. She told me that if I ever see her outside and I want to talk, just let her know not to worry about it. But I do. I feel terrible. And even though, like, that's happened, I still don't have it in me to change anything. I'm still so fucked up that I just continue to let it happen. It didn't used to be like this. It's amazing how one person can fuck up your life so much, and then they can just continue living and enjoying their life and continue being rewarded like nothing ever happened. It's like a serial killer or just a killer in general that kills somebody and gets away with it and gets to live and enjoy their life for like 30 years, until they die of natural causes or eventually get caught when they're like in their 70s, and there's really no point in arresting them because they're about to die anyways. It's changed me so much. I used to mow my own lawn, and then I had gardeners, and I give up, man. I just want to be asleep. I should be in a coma right now. Really, I'm telling you. I should, but I'm not. Okay. Well, I hope you have a good day or night wherever you're at. New plans going forward. I don't know. I'm on 4 weight loss medications right now. I tried, my doctor put me on Ozempic. I was on it for a month and a half. I gained weight. Oh my god. So then she put me on, phentermine. I think it's called Topermine or Topamax or something, Foundayo, and I just started Mount Haro this past week. I think it's starting to work. I think the Mount Haro is working. Lost like 4 pounds. I think it's working. Oh my gosh. No, not playing guitar. I picked it up yesterday to try to play something, but I gave up quickly. I'm having a lot of shoulder problems in my left shoulder, but then uh coordination problems with my right hand because I haven't played in so long. And then my fingertips were hurting because I haven't played in so long. I'm just not interested anymore. It didn't manifest into anything. I took it too seriously, realized I sucked, and then I gave up. It's all good. What hobby do I miss the most? I think entertaining in general. If I ever was entertaining to you guys. You don't get it. I like me too. Just kidding. I hate myself. I wish I didn't, but I do. I'm very angry with myself. I hate how my life turned out. I hate that I didn't trust myself. I hate that I gave other people the benefit of the doubt and I didn't trust myself and I should have. Hate that I gave my trust away to other people when I knew I should have trusted myself. This is something I learned from my mom. I think that if I would have been more selfish earlier in my life, that I wouldn't be in the situation I'm in now. And I think that if I was more selfish earlier, that I wouldn't be as selfish as I am now in life. Because now that I'm fucked up, it's made me a very rude and mean and selfish, fucked up person. It's like now I realize my life is important. It's like now, I put me first, but it's too late. I'm already fucked up. It's like now I'm more aggressive and take what's mine or what I want and don't consider others first. But it's too late. Like I'm already fucked up. You know, if I would have done these things earlier, my life would have turned out different. But I was too concerned about what other people thought about me, too concerned about pleasing other people so they would like me, too concerned about making other people upset with me, too concerned about making other people happy. I was raised to put other people's happiness and their wants and needs before myself. And that's not right. It shouldn't be like that. I was raised to believe that my wants and my needs don't matter, that I'm supposed to serve other people first and you know, hope that they're willing to provide on their end of the deal, afterwards, but the same rules don't apply to them. It's like I make a deal with them, like I help them and they help me, but the rules only apply to them, like, and then they don't have to help me once I do what they want. So, uh, that's what I learned from life, and I learned too late that I shouldn't have played by those rules, but those were the rules that I was taught by my family, and they fucked me up because I carried them into adulthood, and I didn't mean to. It's just how I thought you're supposed to live, and that people were honest and fair, and that's just not how life is. You shouldn't trust people, especially family. I don't know. I'm a fucked up person. Do I wish I was more narcissistic? I don't know. I feel you kind of, yeah. I wish that if you've ever seen that movie Nightcrawler with Jake Gyllenhaal, like I really love his attitude in that movie. I wish that I was more like that. I wish that I cared less about other people and cared more about myself. I wish that I could disregard other people and just focus on myself and what I want and not care about the consequences to other people's lives. But I care too much about other people that don't care about me. And that's a problem because it holds me back in life. It leaves me worrying too much about other people that don't worry about me. And it keeps me from having opportunities or moving forward in life. And yeah, I wish that I was different. Like if you've ever seen like Austin Powers and Dr. Evil's talking to his son, he's like, "You're the Diet Coke of evil, just 1 calorie, not the rest." Like that's me. Like, no, I got this like part of me inside that wants to be evil, but I can't because I've got morals. It's like it's the strangest thing. Like I'm like this evil person inside, but I don't let myself be evil because I don't want to hurt anybody. I'm just like I want to be. It's strange. I'm still just too concerned about other people, and I can't take over the family business, I'm not gonna be Dr. Evil's son. Like I can't be following in his footsteps. Oh, whatever. Yeah, not everybody shares the same values. Not everybody has like a conscience. Some people are just fucked, man. They no, you don't know who's around you. And like I've learned that I don't trust nice people. I feel like I'm more likely to trust somebody that is like comes across as cold or fucked up, like upfront, because at least they're showing me who they are, or at least I believe so, because I've learned that evil people tend to pretend to be nice. And I feel like maybe like throughout the years, people have not trusted me because I come across as nice when I really genuinely try to be nice and I don't have an angle, but I think people have dealt with that in the past and they're skeptical of me because of that. Like what's this person after? Or like they're gonna fuck me over or something. And I never thought of that before until I started having to deal with that, and, it gave me a new perspective on things. 'Cause, when people fuck you over with a smile, they pretend to be your friend, but they're really wishing for your downfall. They pretend to be your friend the whole time, and they just wanna watch you fail. Like, it's the strangest thing ever. They just wanna be there and watch you lose. It's so odd, but it's real. Crazy, man. Yeah. Have I read the Satanic Bible? No, but, I'm kinda like I joke around, like, with that stuff and, I say, like, "Hail Satan," and, like, I would be the type of person to get, like, 666 tattooed on myself just because I think it's funny, you know, I'm just I don't take it, like, seriously like that. I like to joke about things, just like the whole 69 thing, like, I joke about that as well. I try to take things lightly, um, sometimes just to offend people, but, yeah. Yeah, like, I have a stupid little joke with myself, and, like, when I think about gamer names, I think about making mine, like, 68 plus 1 because 69 was already taken, like, it's a stupid inside thing. So, I don't know. I'm all fucked up. Or I look cool. It is kinda cool in here. I think the AC is at, like, 77 or 76. I was having some problems with it a couple days ago. It was, like, 109, and it was, like, crapping out on me. It was getting scary. Got up to 86 in the house, and the AC wasn't working. I was shitting bricks. I'm like, "Oh my god, please, like, don't do this to me." But then something magical happened, and it started working again. Don't joke around with that stuff. Joke around with whatever I want. Seriously. I'm not afraid. Like, the worst thing that could happen has already happened to me. I don't believe in Jesus and Satan. Like, it's a joke. My God. I'm not afraid of that. I'm already living in hell. Like, seriously, it cannot be any worse than this. Oh, like I said, I should be in a coma right now. Like, you've seen me, if you've been around since the stream started, I've just been taking pills and I haven't changed at all. It's disappointing. Mm. The gaming chair, I guess it's alright. It's better than my other chair. Had the other chair for, like, over 10 years. It's alright. The only issue I have is it doesn't have wheels. That's the biggest downside. Oh my gosh. Um, yeah, it's alright. Kind of, like, bulky, like, for this desk. It's okay. Excuse me. But cool. No, I don't. I'm not cool. I usually try to just avoid everybody out in public. I try to just give off this look like, don't talk to me. And it's kind of like it's a mix between don't talk to me and Big Daddy, when he gives the kid his sunglasses and tells them that they make him invisible to everybody. So that's what I I do when I'm out in public because I just I don't want to be acknowledged. That's how fucked up I am. My girlfriend says I look like a gangster. I always wear sunglasses, even when I'm inside. And I always wear all black everywhere I go. I just don't want people to talk to me. And I don't smile. I make it a habit not to smile. Don't show any emotion. If anything, just show like a feeling of mild annoyance because I don't want to talk to people. That's my favorite color. It used to be purple, but it's, it's always been black, really. Always wore black on school. It wasn't really until adult stuff that I started wearing vibrant colors. Poker face, yeah, right, man. I couldn't keep a straight face for shit. Plus, I don't know how to play poker. What do you want to talk about? Thanks for loving me. I appreciate it. Any new games I'm looking forward to? Yeah, like I've been seeing this preview for some game called Ill for like 6 months now. I don't know when it's coming out. And then I've been waiting for the Hellraiser game as well. I've seen the trailer for that for like 6 months. I want to play that. I think that's it. Yeah, I'm stoked for the Hellraiser game. I like the movies. And the Ill game looks like fun. Hope I feel better soon. Yeah, like shit. That's not gonna happen. Yeah, right. Man, like I wish. I really wish. I really, really wish more than anything else. I wish my life could get fixed. I would do just about anything. I'm trying to see somebody at Brigham Mass or Mass Brigham in Boston. But they need me to lose weight before they're willing to give me a consultation. Even to get a consultation, it's fucked up. So I'm trying to do that now. I'm sure they're gonna tell me no. Every time I go through this process and get my hopes up and go see these people and go through the motions, as they say, and travel thousands of miles and have multiple appointments, and then they tell me no. It takes a piece of my life away from me that I'll never get back, and I sink even lower it fucks me up even more and it changes me. It does damage to me and I get worse mentally. No is my least favorite word. It really hurts me a lot. So I'm expecting it again, but it's going to be months away. They're already so picky about not wanting to help me because I'm a little bit overweight. Just never been a problem in my life before, just because of the medications that I started taking. And I knew I was gonna gain weight when I got on this medication. I didn't know I was gonna lose control this much. But I can lose it. It's never been a problem. I lost 37 pounds last year and that's what I need to lose. I don't even need to lose that much for the consultation, but I need to lose that much in general. So I can do it. It took me about 3 months. Anyways. No, I can't do that. I don't have the money to do that. I can only go wherever my insurance is willing to send me here in the United States. And even that place that I mentioned in Boston, it's out of my network. My doctor would have to convince my insurance to let me go there. So like even though I'm trying to like lose weight to be able to get approved for a consultation, this is fucking ridiculous. You know, to meet their standards to be approved for a consultation over there, like my insurance hasn't even approved me to get that consultation there because it's out of network. They're probably gonna say no. They're gonna say, "No, you need to go to this place." And then that place is gonna be like, "No, we don't wanna work on you." It's gonna and that's gonna to go to the other place, it's gonna take months, maybe a year, and then they're gonna say, "No, we don't wanna work on you." This is how it is. It drags out fucking forever, a year or 2 every time. I know, I've been doing this for 9 years. It's just stupid games to waste my life away and increase the cost of my insurance every year. And, in just a few years, my insurance is probably going to cost $2,000, $798.66 a month at this point. I can't afford it. I'll have to give up uh, or go to prison or a mental hospital. And then even at that, they're not gonna pursue getting me fixed. They'll just pay for my shit bags. That's it. But I'll have to just pursue that because I wouldn't be able to afford to cover the bills of this house and groceries and my medical supplies. I would be forced into committing a crime just so that I could get my medical supplies taken care of. And this world is crazy. I tried so hard to be a good person, but I will basically be forced to become a criminal just so that I can get my medical needs taken care of. Isn't that crazy? I think it's crazy, but this is the best I can come up with. Thought about this for so long. I don't want it to be like that, but I don't have any other option. Well, thank you, Ops Viper. I have Patreon, but I've been very bad at keeping up with it and making content. I don't know what to do. Problem is I'm down too much and I have a boring life. I don't know what to make videos about. You guys already know everything about me. You know, never give up. I try not to. It's hard. I'm very grateful for you guys. I don't want to come across as ungrateful, but can't figure out my future because it's so expensive. Whatever. Wish I could just like not worry about it right now. I've taken all my medication that I can take for now and feel a little bit more relaxed, but it's hasn't slowed me down enough to not stop thinking about it. Can't I can't take this until like 7:30 tonight, or else I might really go into a coma. I might overdose. I don't know. Like the thing that worried me is like I just started this pain medication like almost a month ago, and I filled my second prescription for it um on the 22nd. And when I picked it up, they wrote on the I have it around here. I think I have that paper. I don't know if I have it. Oh well, I don't know what I did with it. Anyways, like I picked up my second refill for this prescription of oxycodone, and they didn't mention anything to me, but on the paper they wrote ask about Narcan NS, and they didn't ask me about it. But I saw it like on the way home and I was like, okay, like this isn't good. Like, is it really that much of a problem? And the last time I went back, I asked them about it. I was like, I got this prescription and like it says ask about Narcan, but like, is it really that big of a problem like with all my other medications? And they said like that they're supposed to like the doctor is supposed to mention it to their patients if they're put on these types of medication, and the pharmacists are supposed to mention it to people as well because I guess it's becoming a problem now, and they're supposed to like offer it to people if they don't have it or something like that. And you said that I shouldn't be worried, but I don't know. I'm on so much stuff. I just kind of expect something to happen. I changed up my antidepressant last year I started taking Prozac and Vraylar and, started feeling really weird, and then I ended up having a seizure, and I hadn't had a seizure for, like, a little over 3 years prior to that, and, I went to see a neurologist, and he tried taking my driver's license away, and I lost my mind in his office, and, made a scene, and, they're about to call the cops on me, basically, because I was ready to fight. I was so fucking pissed, because he was basically telling me, "You can't drive, you have to be on medication." Like, he didn't even, like, listen to what I had to say. He wasn't even in the room with me for 5 minutes, and he was telling me he's taking my license away and that I had to be on medication or else I wasn't allowed to drive, and, I threw a fucking fit. He's like, "Well, I already sent it off to the DMV, like, electronically." Uh, I chewed him out, and I called his receptionist a bitch, and, like, she was ready to fight. I was ready to kick her ass, and he wrote this report saying that I was, like, throwing things in his lobby because, like, I told my psychiatrist what happened so that he could, like, overrule his report and send something to the DMV, countering it, and, like, so I had to fill out a form so my psychiatrist could get the records from the neurologist, and the neurologist totally, like, filled out a bogus report about what happened in there, and he said I was throwing things all across the lobby, which was bullshit. I didn't throw a fucking thing, and there was a camera in there and everything. Like, that guy was a fucking liar, man. Like, I had to keep paying, like, every few days to check on the DMV's website, getting a printout of my report to check and make sure that they didn't suspend my license because I was going on a trip to Puerto Rico in a few days, and that was the time when they were making it mandatory that you have a real ID in order to fly, and I didn't wanna end up, like, have because it was I was leaving on the 6th of May, and the 7th of May, you had to have a real ID in order to fly, and I didn't wanna get stuck in Puerto Rico, with the suspended license, not being able to fly. I was losing my shit, and, it turns out, it didn't go through or he took it back or something. I don't know what happened, but man, I was so fucking pissed, and it's to the point now where I've told my girlfriend that if I have a seizure, just, like, let it happen, like, let me die or, whatever happens, happens, because it's such a pain. If you have a seizure and lose consciousness or just have a seizure and you let anybody know about it, they'll take your license away. They suspend it for 90 days, and then you have to see a neurologist. You have to have, like, um I forgot what type of scan done, but, like, these scans of your brain, and then, you have to have a neurologist sign off on this form for the DMV, every year for 3 years straight, saying that you're okay to drive, and they'll force you to take medications. It is such a fucking hassle. It's it's not worth it. I just did 3 years of that, and I didn't wanna go back on it. So it's like, if I'm having a seizure, let me just have it. That's something I worry about with medications. I don't worry about dying from a seizure, because I don't remember anything. I don't feel anything. I don't remember anything. And that last one, I fell on like I collapsed. I fell on a space heater when it was on, and I didn't even know it. And like I had the next few days, I had this huge bruise all down my left leg, and like I didn't feel it at all. I didn't know, and the thing was hot too. And it's good though that you don't remember it or you don't feel it. So they're all just suck, man. They have too much power. No, I don't want to be in prison. Why would I want to be in prison? It's just that I won't have any other choice, I feel. I I don't know. The best bet is to try to make something happen on the internet again, but I just don't see that happening. I don't know what to do. I don't know. Thanks again for hanging out today. Enjoy this. You helped me justify the purchase of my new computer. Like, I haven't had new technology in a long time. I just don't keep up with social media or with any apps. I'm not a phone person. I don't spend much time on the computer. The newest technology I got was like I got a new phone last year after like 5 years, um, just so I could make videos again, and I kinda stopped that. Then I got a PlayStation Pro this year, beginning of this year. Then I got a big TV. Oh my god, that was so worth it. I had my other TV for over 10 years. I can justify that. It's been 10 years. I got my money's worth out of it. I've had my iMac for since maybe like August of 2021. Before that, I had an iMac from like December 2014 to August of 2021. I had a MacBook Pro from about the same, like December 2014 to August of 20. I don't know when I stopped using it. Probably when I got the new iMac. Um, but I make things last. I don't have to have the newest, fanciest stuff. When I do, I'm like, how do I use this? So old. Add, oh my gosh, what's this? Add effects using hand gestures. Turn on reactions to express yourself with a hand gesture during a video call. Click, I guess it's a camera, in the status menu, then click reaction. What? Let me try this. How do I do this? Reactions. Okay. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I just got this computer. Purchase of my new jet plane. Yeah, I need a new G5 airplane. Gonna sacrifice Tug Speedman. Simple Jack belong to us now. This is Flaming Dragon. Yeah. You guys rock. Thank you so much. It's really nice to be back. Hasn't been easy. Some of these topics are hard for me, but maybe I'll get numb to them. How can you support me right now? Just by being here. And then maybe the second way, coming up with things that you want to see from me or that you want to talk about or you want me to do. And then eventually something that I can do to earn an income on here or on another platform. Because I eventually would like to be able to pay for like part of like my like at least travel like when I go to some of these places to try to get help. Like for example, when I went to LA like 5 or 6 times last year, and it would have been nice if I could have raised money for the hotels to stay in or like the gas, to go there, which it wasn't a lot. Like, you know, staying one night at a hotel and then the gas, maybe in like food, maybe like $400 or something, times, 6, I guess, doing that, in a year, but that's a lot. It is a lot. But I don't want to ask too much. That's the thing. I don't like asking for things from you guys. That's been a big thing about me like all these years, and I don't feel comfortable doing it, but um feel like at some point I'm going to have to, but I want to give something in return. I don't want to just take. I don't feel like that's fair. And I don't know what to do. And I could show receipts and everything, I want to be fair, but I don't know what to do. This has gotten so complicated. I don't know what to do. I don't want to get too deep into things, but my doctor, there's so much going on at once. Really, I'm so overwhelmed. My doctor is, I see her every other week, and she's got a lawyer friend who she occasionally talks to, and she thinks that there's still a chance that I could and should potentially sue. And she thinks that even though the statute of limitations has passed, long past, that things might change in the future and that I should start consulting with law offices again. And that brings up another thing that's really stressful for me because it's like searching for these surgeons again. There's going to be a lot of rejection. There's going to be a lot of these law offices are going to tell me no. And I'm going to have to waste a lot of time presenting all this information, telling them all about my case just to be turned down. And that's going to hurt. it's gonna bring back a lot of hurt for me explaining all this again, reliving it, and then being told no, and getting my hopes up, and then nothing happening, or, even if something does come of it, it's gonna be dragged down for years, and I can't count on anything, but my doctor seems to think that I could really get something out of this, but I really don't believe that, and I I haven't asked her about this in, like, a month or so. She's the one that usually brings it up, and she says, "Well, don't take any steps to go ahead with this until I tell you so, until I've talked with my lawyer friend again." And, that's fine with me because I'm so overwhelmed. Like, I don't wanna start that's part of the reason she took all my medical files and, like, ran them through her got them in, like, order from day one, to current, and, like, put them on a flash drive for me so that I could send all that stuff out to different lawyers and for review, 'cause, it's gonna be a challenge I'm not ready for, and I don't feel too hopeful about, but, try not to think about that right now, 'cause I don't wanna get my hopes up again for this, 'cause I've already been down that road. Nobody wanted to take on the case when it was within that 2-year window for the statute of limitations, and it was, like, heartbreaking for me. It felt just the same as searching for these surgeons and being rejected. It's the same feeling, getting turned down, and I'm dealing with enough of that right now. So, just trying to avoid that. Whatever. Well, if people wanna donate more than $20, I don't know, I need to come up with a plan or something. I feel so guilty about this. I was raised to not accept things from other people, not to not take things from other people, especially money. And I don't know how to interpret that because I think my dad would always tell me that, and I don't know if he meant to, like, steal it or to accept it, and I interpret it as accept it. I've never stolen anything in my life, but I interpret it as, like, if somebody offers it to you, you don't take it. It's like a pride thing, and, he would say, "Don't don't ever take anything from anyone, especially money." And, that stuck with me, and even though I don't really like my dad or believe he was always right, because I think he was rarely right, like, it just stuck with me, and I feel guilty about it. But and there's been times where, like, I've really needed the money, and people have sent me money, but I felt so bad that I sent it back, literally. Like, people have sent me money to PayPal without asking, and I told them that I felt bad, and I sent it back, although I really needed the money and I coulda used it. That's how fucked up I am in the head. Like, I need to get over that. But, I feel better about it when I can give something back, like, in exchange. But, before it was services that I could give back, and I felt that was fair, and I enjoyed what I did, and I enjoyed the people. Was Man, I had the best life in my opinion, for me, that's all that mattered. I enjoyed the people that appreciated me. Mhm. I don't know. Painting, I'm glad you make good money now. Take care of yourself and do things that you always wanted to do, like those dreams that you had and the stress that you had before about things, like make sure that you don't stress about it now, because that's what I miss most before. Like I was carefree. I didn't stress out about things. I could dream and make those dreams happen. I could plan for things and make it happen. And I didn't worry like I do today. My life revolves around worrying and what's going to happen tomorrow or in a week or in a year or in 10 years. What's the rest of my life look like? It's so uncertain. So make sure your future is set up. You gotta take care of yourself first. Money doesn't solve everything. Oh, you're right. I understand that. Yeah, I couldn't ask my own dad for $5. He would ridicule me and shame me and laugh at me and tell me what a failure I am and harass me. And I don't even know what else it would be good. Never asked him for anything. So he never wanted me anyways. Very clear. Yeah. I put myself in for a psychiatric evaluation back in 2017. It didn't help. I realized I wasn't as crazy as I thought. I was in there with some truly crazy people, and they don't help you. They don't. There were like 2 cigarette breaks a day for people that smoke. Get to step outside for like 10 or 15 minutes. There was like a 30-minute period where you got to watch the television and like a 20-30 minute period where you like drew and talked in a circle. And then the rest of it, besides the lunch or dinner, I think it was just one meal a day. I don't remember. Um, you just stayed in your room and the rooms, there was no privacy. It was like saloon doors. There were like a huge gap on the bottom and like a gap on the top. So there were just like these little short doors in the middle so you could see everything above and everything below. And it was the same in the bathroom. So basically they could see you doing everything at all times. They took away my bra, they took away my belt, they took away my shoelaces, they took away my comb, they took away my toothbrush, They took away my toothpaste. They gave me this little toothbrush that was like this, the same, and it was like super flexible. They gave me a comb that was like the same, it was super flexible. They gave me like these little mustard and ketchup packet toothpaste and shampoos. It was horrible. And then they just ignore you. There's no handles on any of the doors in there. They come by and, like, check you, like, every 15 minutes, but they don't do anything. They don't do anything, like, I was off my medications the whole time I was there. I kept asking to get put on meds that I was on, but they wouldn't give them to me, and, I was told that I could leave at any time, and it was driving me crazy because the person that they put me in a room with was I feel bad for her, but she was, like, incontinent and, like, shitting all over the floors and, like, had to wear diapers, and I kept having to go get the nurses because this person couldn't go get them herself, and she needed help, and then, like, she wouldn't clean up after herself, and like, the nurses wouldn't either. It'd be, like, shit all over the room, shit all over the toilet, shit all over the shower. I couldn't shower, I couldn't use the bathroom, like, I wanted out, and, like, since I put myself in there, they told me I could leave at any time. That was the only reason that I went in, and I wasn't getting seen by a therapist or a psychiatrist like I thought I was gonna be. It was just like a daycare where they ignore you. And so I kept telling them, "I wanna leave, like, I wanna leave," like, they told me I could leave at any time, but then when I told them that, they wouldn't let me go because I had to be cleared by a psychiatrist in order to leave the facility, and there wasn't one there yet. I had to wait, like, 4 or 5 hours for one to show up before they could get me to, checked out to leave. It was ridiculous. It was a horrible experience. I don't ever wanna go back. They don't do anything productive in there. They take away your freedom. I had to get undressed in front of a guy and a girl. Like, when they first take me into intake, it's like they take you into, like, this, like, almost like a sanitation chamber, like, they take you in through this one door that opens, and then you're in between, that door and another door, and you have to take your clothes off and, like, forfeit your bra, your belt, you gotta, like, do the bend over and cough shit. They take your shoelaces out of your shoes. They check to make sure you don't have, like, anything else, like your earrings. They take everything. This is horrible. No, but you could smoke, get smoke breaks. It's crazy. Like, I'm never going back to that. I thought I needed some help, but they didn't help me. I think that the more money you make, the more problems that you have. Yeah, but you also need money to make money. That's one thing I learned years ago. You live in Puerto Rico? Yeah, I know. That's exactly what it was. Okay. Thank you for hanging out, Joel. It's nice seeing you again. I definitely remembered you. Try not to work too hard. I don't know what to say. I'm kind of slowing down a bit. The medication, I barely feel it, but I do feel it. I'm streaming for 2 hours and 47 minutes. I'll probably stop at the 3 hour mark, but I do want to start streaming every day. I don't know what the right time to do this is, when it's good for everybody else. I'm just gonna have to figure that out with trial and error. I believe that Ops Viper, but I guess everybody's needs are different too. There were different tiers for the severity of things, and I was in a tier that was like nonviolent. Um, but then, like when we ate, it was everybody together. So um, I don't know. I was in an inpatient rehab for 67 days in 2011 with 83 people, and there were like felons in there, and it was all right for the most part, but some people were really, really fucked up, and if they didn't complete the program, or if they got caught doing drugs, they have to go back to prison. They were court probated there. If they didn't finish the 1 year program, they'd have to go back to prison. Or if they left the facility at any time, they'd have to go back. And some people were just like, didn't take it seriously. As others people, they try to drag you down with them. Um, yeah, really, I'm so grateful for you guys. Yeah, I asked if you live there because you said you have a old saying in Puerto Rico, and I asked if you lived there. My girlfriend's from Puerto Rico. I went there for the first time last year, and it was really beautiful. I like it a lot. I wish I could live there, but I don't know Spanish. Pretty much everybody spoke Spanish. It rained a lot when I was there. Um, I wish I could have stayed longer. I really wish I knew Spanish. And, man, it was beautiful. The cops there, though, like, man, it was like the way that they had all their vehicles set up, like, along the freeway, it reminded me of seeing all the pictures and videos of the cartel in Mexico. It's like they're just showing off their fleet of vehicles, like, flexing all their power, like, letting you know, like, they're in control. Like, it was just, like, eye-opening for me because it's not like that here, in Nevada or California, any state that I've been in, this is way different over there. We got pulled over one night, um, and then by this, like, lady cop, and my girlfriend, like, lied to her, and, like, she was very suspicious. She was speeding, and she told her that, like, we were looking for a bathroom, and we weren't from around here, and the lady cop was, like, asking if she spoke Spanish, and my girlfriend said no, and, like, her mom was in the back seat, and she told her mom to be quiet and not say anything, and, she said that we were just, like, visiting here, like, we're tourists, and, like, that I have medical problems, and I just need to go to the bathroom, and I just so happen to have a roll of toilet paper in my hand. My life is really like that, though, like, I call it musical toilets, like, whenever I travel, I'm just always like, "Oh my gosh, there's a rest stop. I need to go to the bathroom." And, she was like, "Well, you're looking for a bathroom," like, she really has to go, she has this medical problem, and the cop was, like, looking at me, and I was, like, so fucking scared, and she was, like, very suspicious looking at me, but, she ended up, like, letting us go, she's like, "Slow down," and, got lucky. Fuck, man, it was scary. Mm, mm. Thanks for the big hugs, I appreciate that. Algorithms, man, it's crazy. Mm, mm, mm. Interesting. Mm, mm, okay. Yeah. The old the fort, or is it the prison? Is that it? Like San Juan? Because I went there, it was really neat. I went there at night though, like a very touristy area. It was pretty cool. I'd like to go back. Maybe next year. Maybe this year around Christmas time. I don't know. It depends on when I have my shoulder surgery. So probably won't be this year. I mean, the surgery will probably be this year. I probably won't get to go back this year. So, well, I wish I learned Spanish growing up, but my parents, like mostly my dad, were like kind of just like a little bit racist. He felt that, oh, they live here, they need to learn English. And I wish that they would have been more encouraging and tried to help with us learning Spanish, because I just think it's so important to know a second language. Everybody I've dated in my life knew Spanish. It's so important. So important. Like now more than ever. I wish I knew it. I think it's something that is best learned when you're younger. I think it's easier to learn it. So, I'm still playing guitar. No, I still have all my guitars. Thankfully, I have 5 Rain Song guitars, the carbon fiber and graphite guitars. So glad I got those because in the last few years they went out of business. I don't know what the deal was with that, but man, like I really thought they made some badass guitars. I guess people didn't like them, or they're probably because they're expensive. Um, think they only produce like 1 or 2 thousand guitars a year. I think it was like 1,000, and makes me sad. I would love to collect more, but I guess if I ever get another one in the future, it's gonna have to be a used one, which is fine. I've 3 of the 5 I've had were used, because they're hard to find. They're in really good condition though. Really like them. Yeah, it sucks they stopped making them. Sorry. Okay, well, I've had a really good time hanging out with you, but it's 3 hours. I've been on for 3 hours. I think I'll give you a break. I'll be back on tomorrow for sure, because I love you guys so much. More than you understand. I know I don't show it very well, but like really, you guys have changed my life so much. It's what I'm so sad about. This is losing you guys. not just getting fucked up, it's, losing you guys has come with that. So, I'll be back tomorrow. I hope that you're all able to have a good day or night wherever you're at. I know you guys are all over the world. I love you guys very much. And I will see you tomorrow. Thank you again for hanging out. Bye.